Well then, on we go to another day. So today I think I'm off to the Central Highlands of Tassie. These are, the Central Highlands in Tassie are well known as like the beautiful place where all the mountains are and like lots of lovely natural habitat survived. Not where I'm going though. Where I'm going is going to be the eastern part of the Central Highlands, which is kind of a bit of a forgotten part of Tassie. It's flatter, there's more farmland, that sort of stuff, but it is really quite beautiful. There's lots of lovely lakes and there's lots of birds and generally lots of wildlife. So I'm going to go up there, I'm going to go for a drive, so it's going to be a lot of driving today, but I'm really excited to take you with me and we'll see what we find in the end. Alright, I've been driving for around about 2 hours. I desperately need to go to the loo, but I've just seen a wedge-tailed eagle. So, time to get the camera out. So, I don't know if you can see that shape through the trees there. What? But that is a wedge-tailed eagle. I'm going to try and get a bit closer and hopefully get some photos. But I'm likely to scare it off, so we shall see. So I've been chasing a photo of one of those for literally, well, probably a decade now. I've come close a couple of times and never got a good shot. Today, I've scared it off, so it seems today's not the day, but that's what I'm going to be keeping an eye out for. This forest is full of bird life though. I've heard some noisy miners. They're quite an aggressive species that will tend to kick out a lot of the other birds. They're not invasive, but they can cause a real problem by reducing the diversity of the forest. They really like this sort of patchy habitat. I don't know if you can see through there, there's some open areas, and so they thrive on the edges. Keep moving, time to find a toilet. Two identical sheds. Sure. Look at the size of this tree. Must be like a metre and a half across. Onwards! So, car's over there, and out the window I just noticed that shopping Echidna. These guys are often quite chill, and will sometimes even let you get quite close. So I found a rock here that I'm sitting on, and I'm going to wait and see what it'll do. So these guys feed on ant, which they sort of snuffle up through their very long nose, and they use those really long claws that I think you can kind of see in some of those shots to pull apart ant nests to get right in at the colony. Also, the ones down in Tassie are a lot fluffier than those on the mainland. Decided to come so close. Found something in there and just whittling away. Just waiting for him to stick his head up. I've just noticed, look, you can see all the ants crawling all over its spines. Does not care though. Found another little nest over there, I presume. Those ants are still really crawling all over its head. From this angle you can see some of the little buzzies attached to its front right leg. Those are what I had on me yesterday, but I guess the echidna can't get them off quite so easily. And I've just looked around at the road and there's a second echidna crossing over. Off he goes into the bush. I think I've got some good shots. Not sure if they're quite sharp enough for me, but what I've got is what I've got. So here are some of the buzzies I keep talking about. A little sphere on a stalk that gets caught in your shoe, so it sort of comes off the stalk, like that. And then each of those little bits you can see sticks into the fur or to your sock or whatever, and then comes apart. And as you're going along, bits get dislodged, and that's how this plant is spread around. Exactly like that. Well, that was fun. I love echidnas. They're such gorgeous little animals. Out during the day too, like it's what? Either way, it's currently quite near the middle of the day. And they're out and about. They just do not care about predators. There isn't really much that can get at them. They don't really care about the ants, as we've seen. Yeah, so they're just gorgeous animals to take photos of. So I just had to swerve to avoid another echidna that was on the road. It's just hiding in some rocks over there now. So I'm standing here, this road behind me. It's not the best background for an echidna, but I think it would work. And it would mean that there was nothing in the way. So I'm sitting here hoping the echidna will wander out onto the road. I'm now at Penstock Lagoon, which is just up the road from where I was. A big artificial lake, which is kept at a very consistent water level throughout the year. And I can see a white-faced heron. So, as I've said in other videos, I think they're a fish eater, though I'm now starting to doubt that, having not seen them eat much fish in the past few days. But I'm going to chase it, see if I can catch a photo of it doing whatever it does. Little Pacific black duck has just appeared out of the reeds. I can almost see if I brighten it up a bit. That little white stripe, or even black stripe on the side of their head. Well, that was a fun little spot. That white-faced heron was kind of cool. I think I caught it actually going for something, if not catching anything. But I've got quite a long drive ahead of me back to Launceston, so I think I'm actually going to end it here. It's been really fun. That echidna was just awesome. Seeing a wedge-tailed eagle is always a really exciting day. But thank you so much for watching, and I might see you next time. Another echidna crossing the road? This time blocking traffic.